for a new truck for your business? Look no farther. Come on down to AJ Doman Chevrolet, where we got $12,000 off every remaining 23 medium duty in stock. And more trucks arriving daily. It's all happening at AJ Doman Chevrolet, where we say yes when others say no. AJ Doman Chevrolet, your business elite dealer at the foot of the Morgan City Bridge in Berwick.
Hello and welcome back to this edition of Bayou Time. Again, your host, Keith Weissite, licensed clinical social worker with Terrebonne Home Care. Very glad you're joining us, however you may be joining us. We appreciate it. And we're very glad to welcome to the program Ms. Heather Benoit. Heather, thanks for joining us.
Yes, so glad to be here.
We appreciate that. Of course, Heather's a master's in education, and she is the president and founder of Moms of Hope of the Bayou region. Let's talk a little bit about Moms of Hope and how it came to be.
So actually 7 years this month. I was 1 in 4. I lost my daughter Millie. She was born, stillborn. And lying there with no cries, no sounds, as much I was hurting and all the pain that I had in me, the philanthropist in me kicked in. I'm like, well, what can I do with all this pain? Like, what is God trying to tell me to do with this situation? How can I turn this pain into something beautiful?
Right.
So as I lay there, I thought about, I know this is not happening to just me. I know there's been many women that have experienced some type of loss.
Right.
So as the year went on, that was a very hard year.
Right.
I slowly, just very vulnerable, transparent, started telling my story. And I had so many women reach out. I actually had some that were elderly, like in their 70s, 80s, saying, I experienced this when I was your age or when I was in my 20s. But back then, there's such a stigma against talking about how you feel and your feelings and just grief.
Right.
So actually on my daughter's first birthday, which is October 27th, on 2018 was our established date.
Okay.
So I was able to establish Moms of Hope of the Bayou region on her birthday.
Wow. But what a beautiful way, again, to take the pain that you have, to pay it forward, to be able to help others in your situation. And so now we have this celebration that we can talk about. It's infant loss awareness, and it's called Wave of Light. So Wave of Light's going to take place on Sunday, October the 20th at the House of Prayer, 2229 LA 3185 in Thibodaux. And thank you for the flyer, by the way. Heather did it all. When she says she started it all, she did it all. That's why. From 5 to 5:30, there's going to be a welcome and people can mingle and meet other people. At 5:30, there'll be a story shared by Kim Thompson, LCSW.
Yes.
Right? Whom I'm very familiar with, friend
she's
and
our vice
colleague for
president.
many years. And so well spoken and so very
Absolutely.
caring. At 5:45, there'll be a prayer and candle lighting. And then at 6 p.m., I love this, a happy birthday to all of those angel babies. At 6:15, there'll be a butterfly release, which is very, very exciting. But you guys are also doing something else. So you've got these memory bags, and you guys also have the T-shirts that are available. So I think you got a couple of memory bags that you can share with us. So you can see those there, Baby Bro. And then also we have Christian Leonard, right? And so we have the date that they were called up, if you will, to heaven, and a way to be able to honor that. So those are going to be for $5. Very good. Thank you. I appreciate that, Heather. That you can buy that, right? And it's kind of special. And then as well, the T-shirts as well that people can purchase for $15 and covering the cost of their shirts, right?
And what's really special about the memory bags, you could take it home after if you want to, celebrate at home with it. Because a lot of people ask, like, how can I honor my baby all the time? How can I raise awareness? How can I celebrate their life? Simple as lighting a candle, sharing your story, using your memory bag with your family to light up any kind of room. It just shows the significance of how important their life is and will always be.
Right. And it's not a was thing. It's an is thing, right?
Absolutely.
Because they're so present. Our memory and our love for people don't go away when they pass away. That stays. And there's a way to be able to do that. I also love the bag in as much as if and when, like the year that it took you, after that year, they may have that bag and somebody may ask, hey, what's that bag? And they get to tell their story, kind of like Kim's going to tell a story. And then that may open the window to go, oh my gosh, that happened to me. Or, oh my gosh, that happened to my sister. Oh my gosh, that happened to my aunt, my grandmother, whomever it may be. And like you mentioned, there are so many people across the spectrum. Years ago, it actually happened more often.
Yes.
And so we have a lot of people who have had multiple children that have had a loss, either an infant loss or a stillbirth, whatever it may be, or infant loss thereafter. And so it's important for us to be able to share that and honor that. And so,
Absolutely.
Heather, it takes a great deal of strength and character to do that. I'm very glad that we have support for the whole family. Right?
Absolutely.
It's not just for the mother, which is very, very important, the most important person in this process, but the support people, the boyfriends, the husbands, the parents,
Siblings.
the children, the
'Cause I will
siblings.
tell you, my son was 2
Right?
when we lost Millie.
Yep.
And he is my reason why I continue to move forward. Like I always say, he saved me.
Wow.
Because he
So the loss
honors-
of one child, you were saved by the
he
love
honors
of
his
another.
sister so much, and he's always talking about her. So it brings me such joy just to know that he has that love too.
I like it. Jason, put that up one more time. I want people that are watching this and seeing Heather to know that you can come to the Wave of Light celebration Sunday, October the 20th, House of Prayer, right there in Thibodaux, 2229 LA 3185, the bypass road. You can go and see them there. 5 to 5:30 is a welcome and mingle. 5:30, Kim Thompson, LCSW, will share a story. 5:45, they're going to do a prayer and candle lighting. At 6 o'clock, they sing happy birthday to those angel babies. And then at 6:15, a beautiful butterfly release in the love and honor of them. And so the butterflies in new life, and very
Yes.
often, even after a loss, we can have new life.
Absolutely.
We can have a new normal. And you've established that, Heather, and you do that, and we appreciate what you're doing. Thank you for the strength of character to develop this out of your
Appreciate it.
loss and to really help ease the pain of so many others. Thank you for that. We really
Thank you.
appreciate it. Thanks for coming on today.
Absolutely. I'm glad we were able to share.
Absolutely. And thank you guys for watching. We appreciate it very, very much. Thank you for coming on to do this with us and enjoy this with us. This will do it for this particular Bayou Time, but don't go anywhere. A whole lot more local programming right here on HTV.
Today's social media segment is brought to you by South Louisiana Bank. It's better when we bank together. Waits and Downer, attorneys at law. Terrebonne Ford, built Ford tough.